Hi, you guys. Today we are going to read a story, and it is titled Sloth at the Zoom. It is written by Helene Becker and illustrated by Orby. And if you're not quite sure what an illustrator does, the illustrator is the person who writes or draws the pictures for the story. And I think that Orby does a great job with the pictures in this story, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. When we're finished, we'll answer some questions about the story. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. One bright day, a truck whizzed up to the front gate of the Zoom. There was a new animal being delivered. It was a sloth. Now, what I really like on this page is this little mouse up here in the corner who's peeking down to see what's going on, right? I like the pictures in this. It took a long time for the Zoom keepers to get the sloth out of the truck. First, they had to wake her up. Then she needed a sip of water and a bit of a stretch, too. When she finally looked around, the sloth was perplexed. You see, she thought her new home would be pretty laid back. Now, there's a big word here that maybe you haven't heard before, and the word is perplexed. Now, we could use the words around it to try and figure out what it means. Let's try. The sloth was perplexed. She thought her new home would be pretty laid back. Now, if the words around it don't help you know what perplexed means, you can always highlight it, click on it, listen to how it's pronounced, and it says it's to block the understanding of, especially confuse or bewilder. So that's a fancy way of saying the sloth was confused, okay? Perplexed means the same as confused. Okay. But this was the Zoom, not the zoo. At the Zoom, the zebras galloped so fast, they left their stripes in puddles. Look at that. The monkeys climbed so fast, they forgot to stop at the treetops. And the parrots flew so fast, their tails drew rainbows across the sky. What's all this fuss and flutter about? Wondered the sloth. After a few weeks, the sloth was ready to make a new friend. She called out, "Hello, cheetah. Where are you going in such a rush?" "No time to chat. Busy, busy, busy," said the cheetah. "Don't you have anything to do?" The sloth nodded. "Of course I have to listen to the shir, shir, shir of the wind in the leaves." A few weeks later, the sloth called to the monkeys. "Hello. Would you like to hang with me?" "Can't stop now," the monkeys screeched. "We're running ever so late." They raced up and round the jungle gym. The sloth shrugged her shaggy shoulders. Then she chose a comfy spot where the sun's golden rays would tickle her belly all day long. A few weeks after that, the sloth flagged down the zebras as they zipped by. "I like your stripes," she called. They whinnied their thanks without stopping. The sloth sighed. She shook her shaggy head. "No one here has any time." "Quite so," a voice replied. The sloth looked up. Nothing. The sloth looked down. There, cupped in a philodendron leaf, was a snail. "Why, hello down there. Nice to meet you," said the sloth. There was a long silence. Then the snail said, "Since you don't seem too busy, perhaps you'd care to have a snack with me." There was another long, comfortable pause. "I'd be delighted," said the sloth, "but this could take a while." "I'm in no hurry," replied the snail. And then, as you can see, Sloth is just taking taking her time to get down to where the snail is. When the sloth arrived at the snail's leaf, they shared a bite. Then they shared a cool drink. And as the setting sun adorned the sky, they shared a contented sigh. The monkey swung over. "What are you doing?" Sloth offered them some iced tea. Next came the cheetah. "What's going on?" Snail offered her a sweet green leaf to nibble on. "Mind if we join you?" asked the zebras. Everyone shuffled to make some room. And as day became night and night became day, the animals at the zoo slowed down, just long enough, that is, to become fast friends. I like to look at these pictures um, and see kind of what's going on. I love how this monkey is just kind of chilling, got his arms behind his back, his head just relaxing. This monkey's just smiling away, right? Happy with this little drink. Got the snail, the zebras, everyone slowed down to kind of just take a moment to enjoy. I like that. For the world's slowpokes, dawdlers, and lazy bones, go ahead, take another nap. For my two favorite little monkeys, for all your crazy and lazy moments. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stop the book there. Your job now is to open up the Google form and answer the questions about the story. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye guys.